Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I wanted to do something a little bit differently. Usually every Sunday I'll do a video on my YouTube channel that is my crystal energy card. Oopsie, I dropped something. My crystal energy card readings where I'll pull a card from this deck and talk about the crystal energy that is going to be dominant this week. I'm still going to do that, but I wanted to come on and do a little something different for you all, and that is a Kuan Yin oracle card reading. Kuan Yin is the mother of compassion, and she teaches us how to get to enlightenment from a place of love and recognizing that we are that divine love, and just really getting back to being loving and compassionate to ourselves. Because once we can be loving and compassionate to ourselves, we can then turn around and reflect that same love and compassion to others. And excuse me, like it's bedtime just about, and I was just like, let me just get on here real quick. So nothing fancy, just wanted to do a quick card pull for you. So I'm going to be using my Kuan Yin oracle card deck, and when I saw these, I've had these cards for a very long time. Maybe when did I get these cards? I guess almost a year. I've had these cards for quite some time, and the artwork on them is really beautiful, and what drew me to them is that they are based off of Kuan Yin, and I have been able to work with her energy. When I do energy spirituality, which is a cord cutting technique that I learned, I always use Kuan Yin because I find that when severing cords that people have with each other, a lot of time we need that compassionate energy. Energy spirituality is a lot different than some of the other cord cutting techniques that I don't know if you're familiar with, where you maybe call on Archangel Michael just to like cut a cord. This is actually a little bit deeper, and it's something that I really like doing, and I've been exploring for myself, because before I really start offering things to others, I want to make sure that I have a good understanding and that I use it to heal myself. So I'll be talking more about that in the near future. So right now I'm just shuffling the cards and just saying, what do we as a group need to focus on to bring more love and compassion in our lives? And I'm going to pull a card and see what the lovely Kuan Yin, okay, this one is sticking out to me. So I'm going to pull this card right here. And this is Daughter of the Phoenix. So I'm going to let you see what that looks like there. The paintings on these cards are really beautiful. I love art, so I always connect to the art on cards, and I love how she has that halo really illuminating her, and she's just sitting there looking beautiful and just kind of looking down on things. So we're going to check out what message that this card has for us. So I do have, okay, oh, this is really beautiful. So Daughter of the Phoenix, this represents when your soul is ready to spread its wings. You'll go through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for new levels of spiritual wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix that's baptized through celestial fire and born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, Daughter of the Phoenix, has been through the fire both physically and heavenly, and has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace, power, and authority. She guides you now to claim your rebirth and ascend. So I'm sure you've all heard of like the phoenix rising through the ashes, and so especially if you have been through any type of emotional storms, or maybe physical things happen in your life, like maybe you had to maybe you moved or lost a job, or just something in your life was kind of upset. This card is just letting you know that you are going through something that's going to actually grow and develop your spirit, and that you will rise back again in a much better place than you were before. So a lot of times we go through things in life not realizing they teach us lessons. Like I always say, there is a message in the mess, and you know, there's always a lesson in things that we go through, whether we realize it or not. I've got something in my eye and it's kind of bothering me. So it's really just letting you know that, you know, it's time to sort through your thoughts, your ideas, your habits, the people in your life, the things that you do, and really figure out if they are serving you. And if they're not, then go ahead and purify your life. Get rid of the stuff that's not working, that's holding you down. So that way, when you do go into the new year, you'll be in a better place and a better frame of mind to really start to reach your goals and bring in the type of life that it is that you want for yourself and your family. So I want to see if there's anything else in here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and read the rest of what it says because it's really powerful. And there's also like a prayer that you can say or work that you can do to really call this energy in and help you to move through this transition. So in the same way that if you were moving house, you would need to sort through your possessions, and sometimes it's an opportunity to let go of the things that you don't want to take with you into a new life. As you prepare to move into a higher level of consciousness, there are old habits, stuck emotions, stagnant energy that don't belong in your new life cycle. And that's what I was talking about, just letting go. A lot of times we're trying to get to the next level, but we're still holding on to all of the stuff from our past. So you can't go anywhere if you are weighted down. It's like a boat with its anchor sitting at the bottom of the ocean. It's not going anywhere. So you want to let go of what doesn't serve you so that you can lighten your load. And once you do that, when you start to release those people, those habits, those thoughts, those things, the universe automatically starts sending you the things that you want, and that's in alignment with your new vibration. So if you're still holding on to that drama-filled relationship, you don't have space to receive, you know, a fulfilling relationship because you're still dealing with the stuff in the past. The path of purification and initiation by celestial fire is preparation for spiritual enlightenment, greater happiness, well-being, prosperity, success, spiritual responsibility, and leadership. It can be a challenging time as that whatever's standing in your way needs to be eliminated. And often those things are deep fears, doubts, and questions about our own worth and ability. And that is the absolute truth. Anytime we try to really grow or step outside of our comfort zone, we start to doubt ourselves. And it's not that we can't do it, it's just that all of our lives we've been kind of taught or indoctrinated with beliefs that no longer serve us. And instead of letting go of those beliefs and, you know, trying different things, we stay within that box. And if we don't get outside that box, we'll never know exactly what we are truly capable of, because it's scary and it's uncomfortable and it's not always easy to do. And there are certain things that I struggle with now because I have my own fears and I have my own doubts. Nobody is without fears or doubts. It's just a matter of being able to push past them and work through those fears and not allowing them to control you, but seeing them as what they are. It's just a thought. If you believe it, then it will become true and it will limit you. But if you allow that thought to pass and you still take action with faith behind it, it's amazing what you can accomplish. So I forgot where I was. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, so I was talking about how we need to eliminate the fears and doubts and questioning ourselves and not having the confidence or the courage or that deep faith within ourselves to know that we are so powerful and capable of so many things. And let me pause real quick and say why I wanted to bring in this Kuan Yin oracle for this group. A lot of things are shifting in the world, whether you're aware of why it's happening or not. I'm aware because the type of work that I do is spiritual, so I pay attention to the flows and, you know, just different things that's going on in the world. And right now is a time where women, if you've kind of noticed the trend of us becoming more empowered and really getting back to that place of sisterhood and community and starting to speak out against, you know, sexual abuse and mistreatment of women, and not really, you know, we say that, you know, there's equal pay and equality, but there's still work to be done. But what's happening and why so many women are coming forward and why so many men are falling, or, you know, the truth about them is being exposed, is because we as women, as a collective, it is time for us to rise, and it's time for us to stand in our power. And I realize that that requires me to be true to who I am and the work that I do. And if you're in the group and you're right, this isn't really for me, then that's totally fine. You don't have to be here. But in order for me to rise, I have to share with you, because I wouldn't be doing my work if I didn't do it. So I wanted to bring in the Kuan Yin Oracle cards because it is a divine feminine energy. It's all about compassion and love, and that's what we need in order to get out of our minds, you know, let go of those fears and those doubts and those limiting beliefs, and really to pour back into ourselves so we can be empowered and we can help each other and bring back that sisterhood and that community. Okay, so let me get back to this. So the thing is that we don't know why we're afraid, or why we think we can't do certain things, or why we feel stuck within a box, because we don't confront those issues. So like I said, a lot of times we grow up being told certain things or hearing certain things, or, you know, we don't do this or we don't do that, and we just accept those things. And so we may get to a point in life where that doesn't work for us. And sometimes we'll just kind of struggle along with it, or we'll just kind of be in that uncomfortable place where, you know, we don't really know what to do. We're kind of stuck. So we just are kind of just going with the flow because we don't want to shake things up. If we aren't able to acknowledge or confront our fears, or figure out, where did this come from? Is this true of me? We'll never be in a place to change or heal that thought so that we can even move forward. So the first step in like any, you know, 12-step program or healing is you have to acknowledge that there's something to be healed. You have to confront it. You have to, you know, be honest about where you are and what you're afraid of and what's holding you back, so that you can start to let it go. Because if you don't know it's there, then there's nothing that you can do to change or to grow or to move forward. So once you do that and you meet that part of yourself and you say, okay, you know what? I'm afraid of doing X, Y, and Z. Why am I afraid? What is it that's holding me back? What's keeping me stuck? Once you confront it, then you can start to let it go. And that helps you to release that baggage and release that pain, so you can accept love and light into your life and start to elevate and heal. And it can totally be challenging. And that's the thing, we think when it gets scary or challenging that, okay, we're doing something wrong. No, it's like that for everybody. For everybody. For me, for Oprah, for Beyonce, for everybody. It's not easy. Change isn't easy. Facing fears is not always easy. And that's why it's really important to be surrounded by amazing people who can support you and hold you in your truth. Because a lot of times we see things in other people that we can't see in ourselves. So if I can see greatness in you, you reflect that back on me, And so now we can support each other because I can see in you what I can't see in myself, if that makes sense. So don't fear the challenges. You wouldn't be going through, the things that you're going through if you weren't ready to deal with it or to move into a higher place. So you have to deal with whatever's happening now so that you can release it, let it go, and grow on to the next level. Always have faith in your progress and don't get attached to whatever it is that you're letting go. Let go with trust, and trust that something greater, something better is always going to come in to replace whatever it is that you feel like you're losing. That is such a beautiful message. I just wanted to see if there's anything else that is reiterating. No, just really being prepared to surrender and let go, and relinquishing the need to be in control. Once you are able to surrender and let go of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, you will be supported, and you have to trust that you're going to be supported, that God or the universe or divine source, whatever you choose to call, is going to support you. Because we're not here to struggle. We're not here to live in a place of lack or in broken relationships. We are here to thrive and to live in abundance and love. So I hope that this message really helped you in some way. If you want me to keep doing these readings and just come on, and I would love to do that for you all. And I think I will make this a habit on Sunday, just to kind of give you something to look forward to. So what I'm getting ready to do is write out my goals for the week and kind of break down just the different little steps that I need to do. My theme for the month of December is completion. I have a few things that I've been working on, but I have not been able to complete. And one thing, I got sick last month, so I was kind of out of it for about 3 weeks dealing with pneumonia. So I had to kind of put my group coaching program, Heal My Heart, on the back burner. And so I'm really wanting to be diligent about getting that complete, because I really want to start working more with women and taking them through this healing journey, so that 2018 will be a really great year for them. They can release whatever's stagnant energy they might be holding on to from past hurts or relationships. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now. I want to thank you for being a part of this community. And again, please let me know what it is you need, and I will be happy to accommodate you and share whatever I know, so that you can get what you need to grow and heal your heart and love your life. That's what this group is all about. It's about sisterhood. It's about growth. It's about taking, control of our lives and releasing hurt, whether it's from a relationship or whether it's just from not truly, really knowing how to love yourself. So that's what I'm here for. I am a spiritual love coach and healer, and I use traditional coaching, intuitive card readings, crystal therapy, Reiki, and a host of other tools and resources to really help bring about healing, change, and growth in the life of others. So have a good night, have a great week, and let me know what your intentions are for this week. All right, good night.